So these pieces are the pieces that are covered with the what's called the brim in the bamboo studio, I mean. And you just create a really wide brim and it fills in the inside. So you can also do an option in the others of the bamboo studio that's called fill holes. And when you do that, you get this type of a result, which is a little bit heavier. And then I also filled it on this side. So the one side is the Hilbert curve, and the other side is the, I think this is aligned rectilinear, possibly. No, actually, I see the Hilbert. I see also the Hilbert outline on that. And then inside it has a honeycomb fill. So this piece, if we put it on the scale here, it's coming in at 10.55 grams. So if we take just the bare piece filled with the brim, oversized brim, then we've got 5.78 grams. So there's a little bit of a difference, but of course this is maybe somewhat more rigid, and I think you could use just a lighter fill here for a whatever you would use for the fill. So I did pick up some of this 48K carbon fiber that Julian recommends, but I am really not that good with epoxy, and I know I would have made a huge mess trying to push that into these little slats here on his design. So I have a video where I already showed, without any narration, that I use, this is just ordinary twine. You can get this from a hardware store, and I filled one of these sides just with the twine, and then I have like a 1.5 millimeter carbon rods top and bottom, but this is just twine and then CA glue, and that worked out pretty well. And then for the other example I was showing, I have the still the thin carbon rods, but then this is some balsa wood like you'd use to build a stick model. And, you know, this is a piece of it here. So you could do that too. And I might try some other materials. I'm ordering some Kevlar, I think it's 3 millimeter. I'm going to try that. So as a weight example, we'll put, this is the balsa, it's the carbon fiber and the balsa. So that comes out to right around 28 grams. And then we have also the carbon fiber then with the twine, and that's just a hair lighter, 25.89 grams, 26 grams. So you get a little savings, weight savings. And this is, like I said, these are filled with the CA. I just use CA on a little dispenser like this and just run it along, and it fills it. So if you feel you're not as good with epoxy like me, then that might be an option. And so let's weigh now without any reinforcement, but with the with this brim for the covering. Right now the total weight is 26.79 grams. So depending on what I fill the cross pieces with, It, of course, is going to be a little heavier than these guys that I already did. But if I do tissue covering with these guys, it's not going to be very much more at all, unless I would put some lacquer or butyrate dope or nitrate dope on it. And I haven't done all of the top and bottoms yet, but here's one I did with the twine. And we'll weigh that guy without covering. Let's see if I can get it. So that guy's 9 grams. And then I have one that I did with, this is the same thing. Let's see, except for this piece here. Actually, I'm not sure if this might be the bottom, but to give you an idea, with doing a closed hole fill, so this is approximate. This might be a little heavier. It's about 25 grams. So it does get a lot. You get a lot more weight gain when you use the close holes option instead of just using a wide brim which fills in. I like this idea, and then when you CA the inside, so it won't pop off there, and I think that turns out pretty good, as close to like a traditional open structure with covering. So I'm going to probably do a whole model with that type of technique, and then maybe I'll do this other one with the tissue and see how that turns out.